Hello. Sorry, thirsty. How are you? Good evening, Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi has been my regular uh, viewer on Instagram for a while now. Tin Nimi Gold Soar on YouTube. Hi. Hello. How are you? Tell me where you're watching from, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see me, I always like to know where my audience is watching from. Okay. Let me write my topic on Instagram. Tell me where you're watching from. Hi, Nimi is watching from Houston. Thank you. Nimi on YouTube. Thank you, Nimi, for joining. Steve. Hi, Bestie Farms. Steve is watching from Lagos. Back Gil Finest is watching from NYC. Is that New York? Bestie Farms is watching from Lagos. Let me quickly. Ifeanyi is watching from Kano. Discovering Shemi is watching from Thailand. Abio, Lagos, Thailand. Okay, so Geo Finest. New York is abbreviated as NYC. New York City. Oh, thank you. We learn every day. New York City. So I'm talking about 5 money beliefs that you have to unlearn. Good. Yes, I'm ready now. 5 money beliefs to BK is Brooklyn. Thank you. See, I like my followers. They always educate me. Since I've never been to America before, I don't know these things. Thank you. Thank you. So that when somebody is saying or writing BK, I know that it's Brooklyn. When they're writing NYC, I know it's New York City. Thank you. So, hello, YouTube. If you're there, let me know what's your name, where are you watching from on Instagram, where are you watching from tonight. I want to talk about 5 money beliefs you have to unlearn to 10x your income. 5 money beliefs you have to unlearn to 10x your income. We are in the season of 10x. We are in the season of 10xing. If you want to 10x your income, your business, this is the person to follow. Okay, Olawunmi Ife Ano. Is that your name? From the UK? No, it's not Ife Ano. Ife Ano. Oh my god, and there's no voice notes on Instagram. So she cannot pronounce it for me properly. Sorry if I'm Fina. Okay, Olawunmi Fina. I hope I'm correct. Sorry if I'm murdering your name. Like Fina. Okay, Fina. Okay. Thank you. I got it correctly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Thursday. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Lara Kudai Sidon Momo, popularly known as Dear Coach Lara. I am a mind and strategy coach, meaning that I am a therapist that teaches business. You understand? So we do therapy, we do business. You get what I mean? And I help you 10x your life and your business. All right. So, first of all, if you have any question you'd like to ask me, please go ahead. Whether it's about your life, whether it's about your business, I'm the coach for both. So just go ahead and tell me. Let me know. All right. Okay. So before I go into today's conversation, you all know it's the season for the School of the Mind, right? The School of the Mind is happening from June 30th to August 17th. It's for 7 weeks. So if you want to use your subconscious mind to 10x your income. You want to use your subconscious mind to achieve your goals. You want to smash your goals. You want to understand your subconscious mind. You want to leverage on the laws of attraction. Sign up for the School of the Mind. It is very, very important. And also, my fave, I call it my favorite class. School of the Mind used to be my favorite class, but now it's now my second favorite class. Now I have a favorite class. It's called 10x is easier than 2x masterclass. So that is happening on July 5th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. West African time. Is happening on Zoom. So, ladies and gentlemen, the link to sign up is in the bio. If you're on YouTube, if you click the bio, or what do you call that thing? It's in this live video. If you check the caption, the link is there. I made sure to put it there before this live video. And also on Instagram, if you click the link in my bio or send a DM, you will be able to sign up. So let's go straight into today's conversation. Okay, before I also go into it, I am so excited, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know why? My book, the physical copy of my book, Becoming a Powerhouse, is out. So if you have paid, from tomorrow is going to be available. You will get your copy from tomorrow. Send us a DM. If wherever you are, we can ship it to you from tomorrow. And if you have not bought it before, you want to buy it directly, send a DM. It is 30,000 naira or $20. It's also available on Amazon in case you are not in Nigeria. But if you're in Nigeria, that book will help you. I collated my journey, the journey of me being, where I am today business-wise is there. Also, I broke it down into 3 parts. First part is mind shift, second part is strategy, and then the third part is systems. So from the beginning to you want to scale your business, maybe you are just starting out, your own is there. Maybe you've started making money but you want to scale, your own is there. Maybe you're an employee, you are thinking of transitioning to entrepreneurship, your own is there. So ladies and gentlemen, my book is out. My 5th book, by the way. I'm so excited. I'm now a 5th time author. Put some respect on my name. A while ago. Let me praise myself if nobody is praising me. Okay, so let's go straight to today's conversation. Money beliefs that you have to unlearn. Let me tell you, these are the things that some of the things that is stopping you from 10xing your income. These are some of the reasons that is stopping you. Mommy is laughing at me. Duchiona is laughing. Yes, now. Thank you, Julie. It's been a while. How are you? Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. And if you're on YouTube, you can use the super app, to just send me cash. But let me support this, my coach. You understand? Let's support her with a cup of coffee. There's the super app, that dollar sign. You can click on it and just give to me cash. So there are reasons why you are not making money. You have done all you can. So I say, Baba is here. Baba, how are you? You have done all you can, but you are not making money. You are trying so hard. You are doing your business. You're welcome. Thank you, Dami. Thank you so much. You're doing your business, or you're trying to get money, but it's not happening. It is not happening. Let me tell you some of the reasons why you are not achieving your money goal. Number 1 belief is that time equals money. Time equals money. That is a wrong money belief. Thank you, Steve. That's a wrong, mindset. It's an employee thinking. People who think, let me charge per hour. If you know me, I used to charge per hour. I stopped. I started charging per transformation. Because when you charge per hour, it causes burnout. Then there's a limit to what you can achieve monetarily. You get what I mean? When you think of hourly wages rather, all those people that they pay them per hour, you burn out. It makes scaling impossible because you only have 24 hours in a day. So how many hours can you sell? This thing happened to me years ago when, there was a time I had a lot of clients. So, but how many hours you're going to burn out? And then there's also a limit to the type of money you can make if you are still. So, time does not equal money. I know there's another balance or another context that we talk about it, time and money. Like, stop wasting my time because my time is my money. I understand that. But I'm talking about timing to charge. If you are still charging per hour, you are behind. I'm telling you. And a lot of times, this is how employees are wired. They're thinking, if I'm going to be doing 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in your office per day, this is how much you must pay me. You can start that way, but after a while, you will be stunted. Oh, Bolaji says, what I have learned in 2IG Live is what I have learned in 4 years, or is more than what you have learned in 4 years. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's the essence of this IG Live, to dish my knowledge, to dish out knowledge to you guys for free. So what should you embrace? Value creation equals money. People will pay for transformation. People will pay for, start charging for transformation instead of 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I have learned the hard way. I realized that if you continue to charge per hour, you're going to burn out. How many hours? Highest 24 hours times 7 days, and you need to sleep in those periods. So how much can you make? If you're still charging per hour, you're still in the are behind. So start creating systems. I wrote down in my note here: money flows to those who solve problems, those who build systems, and those who create assets. This I have learned in my journey. Money flows to those who solve problems, those who build systems, or those who create assets. And how can you do that? By creating digital products. Imagine if, for instance, you charge 100,000 naira per hour, but you create a digital product where you can charge maybe 500,000, or even, let's say, that 100,000, and you sold it, or you sell it to 1,000 people. Do you know how much that is? And you don't have to spend how many hours? You will just spend maybe 2, 3, 4, maximum 5 hours to create that what do you call it now? That product. And then after that, you sell it to a lot of people. A lot of people. I have learned to do this. By the way, in case you guys don't know, I have video courses on my website. If you click on the link in the bio, you'll see. You go to my website, you see my video courses for people. I have for a smooth divorce journey. People who are going through divorce, and they want it to be smooth. They don't want stress. You can click on it, you buy the video, you watch it at your own leisure. And I have how to know the right partner. I have the healing manual. So people say, "Oh, I don't have money to do the healing school." Buy the you can check it on my seller. It's on my seller also. Buy the healing manual 101. That's what I call it. I have about 5, and there's another one that is for couples. Yes, I remember now. There's one for effective co-parenting. Yes, effective co-parenting, especially if you are parenting with a toxic ex or a toxic co-parent. How do you deal with that? Just click the link, buy my course, watch it. So if you create digital products, you don't have to sell your time per hour. It's something I've learned. So create digital products, build systems. You can even have memberships. You get what I mean? You can have group classes, group coaching. You can have investments. Maybe you're an employee, so you don't have time to do all of those things. You can do investments with your money. So you're not charging per hour. You're not just saying because if I'm paying you, even if I'm paying you, for instance, you're a staff and we're paying you 1 million naira in a month, if we divide it per hour, it's still never enough. I don't think there's any money we'll pay any employee that would ever be enough. I don't think so. Because I think people are worth much more, and they're a lot. It's just that according to what we have to pay. So think about investments. These are the things that you don't have to put your hour, You don't have to charge per hour or anything like that. And then think about scalable services, things that you don't have to be there for. You understand? I've had to learn this as I what you learn as you grow in my business. I learned it as I grew because I realized that how many people can I really, 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 really reach, you know, in 24 hours times 7 per week. I can't reach everybody. So create investment, create scalable businesses, create assets like digital products, write books, like books now, becoming a powerhouse, you understand? Is if I will take somebody on that, it might take how many hours would you need to book for me, or book with me. But if you buy the book, voila, so I can sell and reach many people like that. So time equals money is a money belief that you have to unlearn if you want to 10x. Because what does 10x in your income mean? Some people, let me even start from there. Some people don't understand it. 10xing means that you actually go times 10 what you are earning or what you are doing. And some people find that outrageous. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, it is very true. It is possible. It is achievable. It is what I have done in my own life and my business. I'm telling you, I was having a conversation with my admin slash HR manager the other day, and we're talking about he was talking about how where we were last year, that's not where we are now. Because we've 10x where we were in January when we resumed 2025 is not where we are now. Where we are now is times 10 of where we were January 2025. I'm telling you, it's possible. You that's why I'm creating this master class for you. You need to come and learn how, come and hear how, so that you stop using time to create money. There are ways to make money, to 10x your income and it is by doing less. You don't have to do more. Trust me. I'll give you the formula. So, number two money belief that you have to unlearn is I just need to work harder. It's not true. You need to work smarter, not work harder. Because hard work without strategy is a wasted effort. Do you know how many people work hard? I'm sure you know a lot of people that work hard. Is hard work equivalent to hard money or plenty money? It's not true. If that is true, then all those what do we call them, barrow people in the market, wheelbarrow people, barrow, or what else do we call them? By now they should be making a lot of money. Or bricklayers, those people that do very tedious work and hard work, they should make a lot of money, more than people in the offices. But it's not true. You don't make more money by working hard. You make more money, by leveraging on strategy. People work hard on the wrong things. A lot of people say, I want to work hard, I want to do more. You would most likely do it with the wrong things. So what you need to do is to work smarter by understanding leverage. I have also had to learn this. You have to leverage people, platforms. Look at it now. I'm streaming on two devices or two platforms. Before now, if you've been following me for a while now, before now, I would say I have days I stream on Instagram, I have days I stream on YouTube. That's hard work. It's plenty work. But look at me now. It's the same time, same day, same content. I don't have to appear twice. It's just once. And there's also an app, my video director was telling me the other day, there's an app that will enable me to stream to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter at the same time, or any other platform. So you are leveraging technology that way. You're not doing hard work. You're not saying, I come live on Instagram on Tuesdays, I come live on Twitter on Wednesdays, I come live on Instagram, on YouTube, and then on this day, I come live on Facebook. That's working hard, but it's wasted effort because you are not using strategy. So you leverage platforms, leverage technology. People need to learn, especially we millennials, people that are 40 and above. Are they with millennials? Okay, millennials are also below 40. But people that are not Gen Z, you know how we always say, oh, which one is ChatGPT again? Which one is AI? Which one is this TikTok safe? What are they even doing there? You have to learn. Because those platforms have been created for your leverage. There are so many things I don't like, especially TikTok. True confession, I don't like TikTok. I see it as markets, like a crowded market. Like when you go in, it's like you want to step out of your house, and then people are saying, "Yeah, auntie, come, auntie, come, auntie, come." Like a lot of things at the same time. But I've had to learn. If you want to work smart, if you want to reach a lot of people, you have to know these apps, and you have to get used to it. So stop saying I am this, I am that, you understand, and leverage on platforms. Then also leverage on people. Abio Miriam. Miriam say Oyibo market. Also leverage on people. I have learned this too on my journey in this work. There are things that you can do on your own by yourself. There's no way, if you want to 10x, that you don't need people. You cannot. So let me tell you, if you want to 10x anything you are doing, you have to involve people. So if you are the kind of person that says, "Oh, I want to do it myself," no, you cannot 10x. Why? Because you can't do everything. 10x means that you involve people, you leverage people, you get people. That's one of the things I have learned. And I've shared it with you guys. There's a principle that I have learned. It's called who, not how. It's not, how we have been taught how here. How do I get this thing done? But there's a new principle that says who will help me get it done. And you leverage on the person. It is faster, it is more effective, it is more income generating. Even in employees, that's why if you're in my company, I employ people a lot. Why? Because I know that I cannot do everything. I want to get a particular set of results. I want to get a particular set of results. So I know that if I am managing and I'm saying, let this one, let one person be doing 3-person work, let one person be doing 5 persons work, I can't 10x that way. You can't. So you have to leverage who, not how. How do we get it done? No, the question is who will help me get it done? Who can I? And I've shared with you guys here, if you followed me, and had these conversations, you need to get who can help me. Sometimes it's not even about employees. Sometimes it's about your friends. Sometimes it's about, doing trade by barter. If you follow my stories, I share in my stories every day, Monday to Friday. Even though I didn't do this today, when I go on my walk, I call it Powerhouse, Power Walk with Lara. And I shared the last one I did. I talked about how Elon Musk wanted to build a company or a factory in the state of Texas, and he didn't have the money. It was going to cost him billions of dollars. And he went to the state of Texas and told them, give us land, give us reduced taxes, and I will bring employment to a lot of job offers to your state, and we will also bring a lot of income. You will generate a lot of revenue, and so you didn't have to pay cash. Yes, Steve says, who, not how. This is profound. Absolutely. That is what I have been leveraging on since. Say I watched it often. Good. You understand? So that's how he got to build the factory. He didn't pay full money. So stop thinking you have to have money to do things. No. Leverage. Learn to leverage on people, leverage on platforms, do partnerships. Don't just stay there and be stranded. A lot of people are stranded on ideas. Why? Because they want to do it themselves alone. No, you frustrate yourself that way. If you know that probably you need money to do something, look at the person that can help you with that thing. Find somebody, split the profits. If you come on board and help me with this, then I remember I watched one woman too. She said she was starting out a company and she wanted to do maybe some website or landing page and stuff like that, and she didn't have money. She found somebody that knew how to do it, a digital marketer of some sort, and she told the person, okay, so help me build this thing, and then you get 20% of every sale made from this product. And that was it. Instead of, I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have anything, and then you are frustrated. Don't do that to yourself. I have learned this thing, it has helped my life. Who, not how. There's a book on it, I read it. It's written by Dan Sullivan and Benjamin Hardy. When I read it, my brain shifted. Lara, you have been struggling for so long. What is that? Only you be thinking, no. Who, not how. So who not how defeats hard work. It's called working smart. You partner with people. I was telling someone the other day, by the way, in case anybody is listening here, I don't know, maybe my partner is here. If you want to invest in my company, you want 50 million, 100 million, bring it. You see the LK, I will change it straight. I'm telling you, I'm not somebody who he's stuck on, I want to have 100% of a local brand. No. I'd rather have 5% of a global brand, because that's being smart. That's being futuristic. That's being forward thinking. Instead of me. No. Billionaires don't do that. I'm a billionaire, in the making. Billionaires don't do that. You don't do me, my own. No. Don't do that. That's why a lot of Africans don't grow. That's why a lot of people don't grow. It has to be my own alone. Why? Go look for other people that have what you don't have. Some of you have ideas. You have the idea, but you don't have money to be able to start the company. Find somebody with money. Do proper partnership. Get a lawyer. Have an arrangement. I'm telling you, if I was in that state level, I would do it. Find a proper lawyer that would, so that nobody is eating any money, and run it properly. Create a what do you call it now? An MOU for it, memorandum of understanding for it. You get, and create a business account that it would never be either or. No, it would have to be 2 signatories per time. So you put checks and balances in place. We're always afraid, hey, they will swindle me, they will carry my idea away. Me, I'm never like that, because ideas no dey finish. Somebody take one, the person can never even do it like you. Let them take it, it's fine. You create another one. People are too I can't tell somebody. As in, even in therapy, when I'm doing sessions, some people, they're telling me something, maybe their business idea, and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk about it, because I need to sign an NDA. I'll just be like, yeah, I get. Because what is that? What is that? If somebody, don't be too insecure. That's insecurity. That's why you are not growing. That's why you are stuck. That's why you are not growing. You want it has to be me. I want to be the only rich person in my area. What is that? What is that? That's a small-minded thinking. That's a small person. Let me give you an example. A practical example that I really like. This Dan Sullivan I'm talking about is the founder of Strategic Coach. I like the guy. Right now, he's my faraway mentor. I've been listening to him now for about 6 weeks now straight. And he's the founder of a company called Strategic Coach. It's a company for coaches. People come there, not coaches, entrepreneurs, every quarter. They sign up a year, and he has had people in that place for the past 20 years, or the past 15 years, or the past 18 years. So this man said he's the one that wrote the book Who Not How. So he has a 90-day policy. He writes a small book every 90 days. So he has written about 45 books. So he has written 10x is easier. He has written Who Not How. He has written The Gap and the Gain. And he said one of those times that he had their workshop, somebody walked up to him and said, hi, my name is this, I'm a writer, do you know, blah, blah, blah. Would you mind me? I noticed that you have small books. Have you ever thought of writing big book, mainstream book? You know how they write book abroad? They don't self-publish. They get book deals and all of that. It's here that we self-publish. And the man is like, I don't mind, but it's just that I don't have the time or capability to do that. I cannot take more than 90 days to write a book, so I can't write it if it's too big. And the guy said, that's my specialty. Let's get into a partnership. You are the one with the concept, you are the one with everything, I will be the one to write the book. And this guy, Benjamin Hardy, is a doctor, he has a PhD, I've studied all of them, listened to all of them, researched them. He has 6 kids, foster kids. Like, the man is so, he's an organization psychologist, but he writes a lot. So they came into an agreement, both of them, and Benjamin wrote the books, the 3 books, The Gap and the Gain, 10x is easier. What again? Who Not How, and it became a mainstream. So they got book deals. And the funniest thing? This man said, Dan Sullivan, who is the owner of the book, the concept, said he told Benjamin that I don't want the money. Ben, you can take all of the money. I remember listening to him on a podcast. The host was like, what? Do you know how many copies you guys have sold? He said over 1 million. It's a lot of money. I know. He said he told Ben, take all the money. What I want from this is that when people read this book, they sign up to Strategic Coach. Because I think in Strategic Coach, they pay 250,000 per annum or something like that. He said, that's what I want. I don't want the money. I was blown away as the Nigerian girl that I am. I'm like, hey, like, the guy is the one that has all the concepts. All what Ben Hardy had to do was to do a research about, write it, and then put more examples and context. That's what he did, and he got all the money. Do you know how much that is? But Dan was like, I didn't need the money. I needed the money, but the money is not it's temporary. I want a bigger thing. And the bigger one is that, imagine, he said since they've started writing the book, they have gotten almost over 200 people. Imagine 200 people paying 250,000 per annum. Do you know how much that is? I was like, when I heard it, I'm like, what? These people are thinking, hey, these people are thinking, what? We here, we're not, well, every time, hey, I want to do this, I want to print out. I was like, what? People are thinking, ladies and gentlemen. So stop playing small. Stop being small-minded. Stop being, it has to be me. I don't want somebody to steal it. What do you have that they are stealing? What? Hey, the thing that you have that has not made you millions, it has not made you billions. You are protecting it with your life. There is so much back now. They say my internet is unstable on YouTube. Okay, it's back now. So, ladies and gentlemen, work smarter. Leverage on who, not how. Stop looking for how. You can be an employee and get somebody, a who, that will be doing your business for you, a trusted who. You get what I mean? So stop I have to be there. If I'm not there, nobody will. It's not true. You are getting the wrong people. You are using the wrong parameters. It's not true. So leverage on people, use platforms, use partnerships, and then also use processes to multiply your efforts. Strategic moves will give you exponential results. Exponential results. Number 3, money belief that you have to unlearn. I can't charge that much. You see this one, I should spend like 5 hours on it, because a lot of people are on this table. Coach, me, I'm just starting. I cannot charge high. You know me now. People don't know me yet. I cannot charge much. This. I cannot. It's not true. It's your low self-esteem. Let me tell you, your prices or your pricing will reflect your self-esteem. The reason why you can't charge much is your self-esteem. It's not that people will look at me, I don't know much, it's not true. You have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, low self-worth. This is something that I've been able to overcome years ago, because we all have that. You know, where we grow up, especially when you grow up in Africa. If you chat too much, people will not pay. They will start, meanwhile, you are the one thinking that way. Is your mind, is in your head. Because people don't pay for, it's not the price that's important to them. Let me tell you what is important to people: the value. Price is relative. Price. I remember wanting to book a session with one of my mentors the other day, and I told my EA to book the session, and she came back to me and said it's $3,000 per session. I don't know if it's per hour. I can't remember. I was like, wow. And people will pay it. If I was thankfully, I'm so grateful. Thankfully, when I still told her to go ahead, but when they mentioned my name to her, she said, no, 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 not Lara. Give her my number, let her send me a message. I'll call her. And that was it. But ladies and gentlemen, if I had that $3,000, I would have paid it. So they can patronize you next time. No, 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 no. It's not price that will make people patronize you next time. What will make people patronize you next time is if you give them something of value, something that they cannot get anywhere else, something that they know that what this guy is good. They'll patronize you, even if it's expensive. I'm telling you for a fact. I've been doing this business. I was thinking about it when this guy said, Dan Sullivan said he has been an entrepreneur for 50 years. I was like, I have actually been an entrepreneur for so long. My last employment was in 2009. And that year, when I left my job, I started entrepreneurship. So 2009 minus 2025 is what? I think that should be 14 years. No, that's not 14 years. Who knows maths here? I don't know maths. 2025, that's 15 minus 9, 16 years. Is it? Is it 16 years? Or 26 years? It's 26 years, it's not 16. It's 26 years. Yes, I've been an entrepreneur for 26 years. My last paid employment was in 2009. April 1, 2009 was when I resigned. And immediately I started selling stuff. I owned a mobile boutique. Is it 16 years, Jennifer? 2009. No, it's not 16 years, it's 26 years. It's 26. Let me tell you how I know. 16. 2009. Oh, sorry. I know how I know now. I was miscalculating with somebody's age. Sorry. Yes, it's 16 years. So I've been an entrepreneur for 16 years now. So I know some of these things. It's not the price that will make them come back. If you reduce price for them and you give them nonsense, you think they'll come back? It's 16 years, so everybody, thank you. I'm happy. You people are following. I can see everybody's typing 16 years, 16 years, 16 years. It shows that you guys are listening to me. Thank you. It's 16 years. So I've been an entrepreneur for 16 years now. So I know some of these things. It's not about price that will make them come back. It is the value. It is your integrity. It's the trust that they place on you. So the reason why you are not charging high is your low self-esteem. A lot of people have different excuses. Coach, me, I'm just starting. If you watch the video we posted this morning, I said where from 2016, I started charging 20,000 naira per hour. At that time, people were charging 1,000. People were charging 500. I kid you not. Even till now, I know a colleague of mine till now that is charging 10,000 naira per hour. I still have more clients. It's not because I'm trying to compare. I'm just trying to tell you guys that it is not by, pricing. No, it is by value, transformation. People will pay for transformation. If you can give them value, they will pay. Price is very relative. Yes, we increase every day. Price is very relative. I'm telling you, is your low self-worth and the fear of rejection that is making you price yourself low. And it will make you attract the wrong clients. They're the ones that will be begging you, can I pay 7 times? It's too much now. There was a time that we used to do, once in a while, we'll do low what do we call those things? Low hanging fruit offers. That's what we call them. Maybe 10,000, 20,000 once in a while, you know, just to do like CSR once in a while. And when I see the DM, I'll still see, yes, fear of rejection. I'll still see somebody say, it's 20,000. The person will say, please now, can you collect 10,000? Something that naturally, if we are pricing it right, it's about 600,000, 700,000. But because we just want to do CSR, we just say pay 20,000, you know, just we do that once in a year. I will sit there, the person will say, can I collect? I will just be laughing that these are not our target audience. Even if you charge it for 5,000, you will still see people that will still tell you it's still expensive. They are not your target audience. If you see people that they're always complaining about your product, you are positioning yourself wrongly. You are. People that are premium or people that value you, they won't complain. They will ask you, they can ask for a discount. Mr. This one, give us a discount now, you know, and when can we start? They will not, if you see people every time telling you, it's expensive, I can't afford it, why are you like this? Let me tell you, you are positioning yourself wrongly. Something is wrong. You're low set yourself, and you know, let me tell you, the law of attraction is always in play. The law of attraction is always in play. So if you see yourself as small, you will attract clients that are small. You will attract clients that are small. You will attract small-minded people that cannot afford you, and you know they will keep condemning you all the time, and then you'll be feeling bad. You'll be feeling like, man, there's no money in town. Meanwhile, you'll be seeing some people charge high and they are writing sold out. Sold out. You'll be thinking, there's a lie. They are lying. Is your low self-esteem? Because there are people who do sold out a lot with plenty money on this our Instagram, you know, but your low self-esteem is making you say, oh no, it's not true, oh they are lying, it's not true, in this new economy, all these coaches, they're just lying. It's low self-esteem that is worrying you. You have low self-worth, low self-confidence, and you think everybody's like you. It's not true. It's not true. There are people here who patronize people. They pay for single, like, it's not organization. They pay 10 million for courses, my programs. They pay 10 million. There's 15 million. There's 30 million. It is how you position yourself. It is how you see yourself. That's how other people see you. So it's the fear of rejection that is worrying you, or your low self-esteem. And this comes from your upbringing. It comes from your trauma, childhood trauma. Your price, you reflect your value, not your comfort zone. People pay for transformation. I've said this thing. People pay for transformation, not time. When you solve painful problems, painful, urgent problems, or high stakes or high problems, people will pay. People will pay. When you solve problem, yes, expensive is relative. It's a function of the amount of money you have. Expensive is relative. If you solve painful problems, let me tell you, people will find the money to pay you. I have seen this happen to me all the time. I have seen people borrow money to pay me. I'm not saying that, you know, everybody should go and do that, but I'm saying that for somebody to do that, the person really values it. Like, this woman, I need to pay because I need this thing in my life. So that's why I'm not usually bothered about people that say, I can't afford it, I reduce it now. No, I don't listen to people like that. You're not my target audience. You can be listening to my free class, you know, my free videos, it's okay. But you're not my target audience when it comes to payment. You get what I mean? So don't instead of saying, you are charging 1 hour, 50,000 per hour. You can do a program, you can do a course, you can do a group coaching, you know, or 6 weeks course, and charge them 1 million. People will pay. I'm telling you, this is something I've done for years now. This is my 13th year in this mental health business. No audio. Is that true? On YouTube, Jennifer, Please, YouTube, confirm. Dami said there's no audio. So let me see if it's only her device or that's how it is here. Jennifer, please let me know. Timmy or Nimi rather. Who else? Jennifer said there is audio. Dami. Dami is your device, It's your device or maybe your network. Even though, let me increase the volume though. But they said there is audio. Jennifer says she can hear. So that means your device or your network. Maybe you need to come out and then come in again. All right. So price becomes relative when you are solving urgent problems. You are solving important problems. You are solving high stake problems. That is when you will see, hospital. Is hospital I like to use. They will tell somebody kidney problem, 40 million, 50 million. Why can't you see people who do crowdfunding? Nobody will say it is expensive, even if they say it, but you have to go and look for the money, because if you don't pay the money, it's not debt. Nobody wants to die. There are problems you solve that it looks as if you give people life. One of the people that did the 10x is easier than 2x masterclass, our testimonial is pinned to my page on Instagram. You need to hear her. She, anytime we do a session, she tells me, coach, she was crying one of those days during our session. She said, coach, it's like you don't understand what you did to me. It's like somebody that has been pregnant for years. You have been in pain, but you don't know how to birth this baby. You know you have a baby inside, but you don't know how to birth it. You have been in pain. So you came, you helped me birth this baby. Now I'm free. Now I'm fulfilling purpose. Now I'm making money. Now I'm helping lots of people. Do you know the fulfillment? This is somebody that has paid me millions of naira. And yet she's thanking me. It's your self-esteem. People will pay you a lot of money. They will still tell you thank you. It happens to me all the time. All the time. I did a session last week. The person, it was, I helped her with her husband, couples therapy, and they paid me in millions. She was telling me last week that, coach, I know God used you. I know that we should ascribe all glory to God. But without you, I will not be married anymore. I always talk about them because it's one of my success story in couples therapy. These are people that they've gone their separate ways. They paid me a lot of money, but they're telling me the man gave me 500,000 for dash after. Thank you. Just to dash me. So price is not your problem. It's your positioning, it's your low self-esteem, it's your lack of self-confidence. So that's number what? Let me see who is following. How many money beliefs have I mentioned? Let me see. Let me see if you guys are following. Type it in the comment section. Who is following? How many money beliefs have I mentioned that you have to unlearn? Are you guys still typing or nobody was following me? Because I've not seen it yet too. YouTube, who's following? 3. Bestie Farm says 3. And tell me now, what are those 3 money problems? Or I say money problems, money beliefs that you have to unlearn. She said 3. You are right, it's 3. But what are they? Somebody mentioned them. 4. If I says 4, all of you are right. Mention them. Let me know if you are following. Mention them. Bestie Farm says 3 on Instagram. If I says 4, we have mentioned them. YouTube, nobody is talking now, and I can see people watching me. How many money beliefs have I mentioned? He said I mean 3. It's okay. Mention the 3. If I Bestie Farms. Who else is watching? Jennifer, Dami, Steve. Yes, time does not equal money. Yes, thank you, Bestie Farms. You are following. That's number 1. What else? Who else? Time does not equal money. Who else? Who else? Who else? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So that I will know if you guys are following or I'm just here talking, 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 wasting saliva. Wow. Eh? Hard work, yes. Hard work is money. That's a wrong money belief. Yes, hard work does not equal money. Hard work does not equal money. That's two. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Let me see the people that are following. YouTube. Nobody has typed anything. No, it's Instagram people that are following. So YouTube people, you people are not following. You. Oh my God, 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 God. Self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Mention it. It's not just self-esteem. Self-esteem is what? Mention it, mention it, mention it, mention it. So you people are not following. Tosin, Bolaji, Dami. Good. Sekinat is following on YouTube. Sekinat says, I can't charge high is the third one. Absolutely. Thank you, Sekinat. See the people following. Oh, hey. Wow, 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 wow. George, I saw you join. You were not following. You were not typing. Tosin. Okay. I shall see all of you tomorrow. You people are not following. So, number one is time. People are after value, not money. Thank you, Aduke Ravens. Thank you. You're very right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, number one money belief that is wrong is time equals money. It is very wrong. It's not true. Number two is I just need to work harder. That is very, very wrong. Ifeanyi says you have to build your self-esteem to know your worth. So you are right, Ifeanyi, but that is under number three, the point that Sekinat said, I can't charge high is, and the reason why you are saying you cannot charge high is because, you don't know your worth or you have a low self-esteem. Steve says leverage other people. Okay, who, not how. Yes, that is still part of I just need to work harder. Yeah, I see the people. Only 4 people are following. Okay, okay. So those 4 people, I'm going to give you a gift. You're following, but you did not say now. So Sekinat, I'm going to give you a free book of my book, my new book, Becoming a Powerhouse. Please send a DM to our customer service. You pay for shipping though if you're not in Lagos, or even if you're in Lagos, I'll give you the book for free. The book is 30,000. If I'll give you for free. Aduke beans if you want. Bestie Farms, Steve, you don't need it. You already you already have it. You understand? So those are the people that I'm gifting something today. I would have I don't, next time you will be listening, because I can give you free session. I can give you free session to my master class. You get, but I'm giving book. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen, follow. That's how to learn. It's not just to be on the live, but you are not learning. Okay, so number one money belief that you have to unlearn is time equals money. It's not true. Number two is I just need to work harder. It is not true. Leverage people, and then talking about time is not money. Value creation equals money. It's not time. Value creation is what equals money. It is not time. Money flows to those who solve problems, they build systems, and they create assets. It's not time. It's not people that put time. You get. So number three is I can't charge that much. And we said that I tell you with money. I even post it on my status every day. Number three is I can't charge more. I can't charge that much. This is as a result of low self-worth and fear of rejection. So your price should reflect your value, not your comfort zone. People pay for transformation and not time. Number four, money belief that you need to unlearn is that savings is the key to wealth. I believed this when I was young. You are welcome, Sekinat. Send a message or a DM to our customer service and let them know that you won a free book from this live video. You know, savings is the key to wealth. I believed this when I was young. I save, I know wealth. And I know that a lot of people are like this, especially if you grew up during my time. Your parents will tell you save. Even now, they'll tell you don't use 10 hands to eat, save. There's nothing wrong with saving, but savings cannot give you wealth. I need you to know this. It's not the key. Savings is good, but it doesn't multiply. You are just saving for when you save the money, use it for investment, you understand? Or maybe sometimes you need to have money probably for emergencies or to get assets. It will not keep you wealthy. All those, let us cut costs. I watch some videos, excuse me, and I see people, advising. Esther Ofere says you can't do all by yourself if you want to be 10x. Thank you. So, as I was saying, I've seen people, they'll be advising you, all the coffee you are taking, Netflix you are watching, cut costs, they are eating into your income. Prime Video, all those subscriptions, cut it. This is the era of inflation, the era of T-pain. So you have to cut all those things so that you can get more money. That's small-mindedness. You will just be cutting costs. You will be small. Cutting costs keeps you small. I'm not saying waste money. That's not what I'm saying. But there are some things that how much of Netflix will you cut that will give you millions? How much of coffee drinking that will you cut that will give you millions? We save money so money can save us later. Abio, those are the things we say. So I'm not saying don't save money, but saving money is not the same thing as multiplying money. Remember, we're talking about 10x. We're not talking about 2x. We're not talking about, how to, 2x your money. No, we're talking about how to 10x. Saving costs, cutting costs is not what is going to keep you small. You will not go high. You cannot 10x your income through cost cutting. I say this all the time. You can't, but there is no limit to what you can earn. See, I learned this thing from America's president, Donald Trump. He was not a president then. This was over 10, 15 years ago. I read a book that he wrote. He co-wrote it with, I think it's Robert Kiyosaki. Yes, I've forgotten the title of the book. I always forget the title. But maybe Earn Big or something like that. I forgot something like that. Donald Trump here. I read the book years ago, over 15 years now. That's where I learned it from. He said, you can never save to wealth. Never. But he says, you should always think of how can I make more money? Who can help me make? Now we're talking about who. Who can help me make more money? How can I make more money? Instead of, let me cut Netflix. I am not saying waste money. I'm not available or preaching wastage. No. But, instead of taking Uber, let me walk. If you are walking, you know that you are walking for your health because you need to exercise. You are walking for your health. But that if you save that Uber money, what will it do? Maybe you can use it to buy book. You can use it to save for a session with me, for instance. But you cannot use it to 10x, is what we are saying. If you want to save so that you can 10x your income, maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years. But we are saying 10x in a short time. And now that's what they tell you, cut your coat according to your size. That is not the conversation when we are talking about abundance mindset. This is the fight that, a lot of people have in their mind. They struggle. We are wasting money. No. If you are talking about 10x, you are not wasting money. Abundance mindset does not give room for, pennies, be counting like pennies. I saw a quote like that, I put it on my status, I think last week. that okay, it's a video. I remember one lady like that. That billionaires don't count pennies. They are flipping capital. You are thinking penny, like, okay, if I save this 1,000, and this is not to, I'm not trying to beat down on you if you're not there yet, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to expand your mind, because that's where your 10x is. It starts from your mind. It starts from your belief system. If you are counting pennies, like, okay, so if I do 200 times, you are not a candidate for 10x yet. Stay where you are. God will bless you, and be saving small, small, so that you can sign up to join this masterclass. If I says I'm learning a lot today, yes. I when I saw that video, I put it on my status. 3 people or 4 said, told me, please send it to me, send it to me. He said, you are here counting pennies. Billionaires are flipping capital. I can't forget that lady. I've forgotten her name. Is a white lady. She talks a lot about abundance mindset. You are thinking, let me not buy. I've shared with you somebody I knew years ago. She was earning a lot of money. She would not buy good clothes. We were all working in the bank. She did not buy a car. She was my boss. Boss. So she was earning like maybe 10 times my salary. Me, then I was earning how much? I had a car. And car is not a luxury. I want you people to know. Car is not a luxury. Car is a necessity. Because I entered boss 2 weeks ago. I've been there last week. I was like, I called my sister. Let me not bore you guys. I can be very dramatic. I called my sister. How are you guys doing this thing? Just bus from here. My car was faulty. It was at the mechanics. I just said, let me enter bus from here to here. They are putting tomato, pepper on my leg. The person sitting beside me has not had their bath. It's mala. I was telling my sister, I said, do you know how much my perfume is? That is she said, oh, it's Larry, you're so dramatic. Hey, well, leave me alone. I'm not what do I say now? Trying to ridicule you if you enter bus. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to tell you, in case you're thinking, oh, car is not a luxury. It is a necessity because of things like this. So savings cannot 10x you. You can't multiply it. You just have money as emergencies. You can save and then use that savings for investment. You can save and use it for emergency. It's not bad. You can save and use it to buy assets. People that used to dispose assets. Some people, they have distress sales. That's what they call it. There's a distress sale. You can use savings for things like that. But it's not 10x. Cutting costs will keep you small. It will not help you 10x. You get what I mean? That's all you need to be thinking about is how much can I earn? How can I earn more money? Who can I leverage? Who can help me earn more money? Who can I make more money with? Those are the conversations you need to be having. Yes, we are in T-Pain era. Anyway, me, I'm not in T-Pain era. We are in Tinubu era. Or wherever you live abroad. There's inflation everywhere. There's war. There's all of those things. So yes, I get it. But in spite of that, you can make more money. If you have not, I have talked about this. Go and check my YouTube videos. I saved them on YouTube. I can't forget. I've forgotten the title now. Maybe last 3 Thursdays I talked about this. You can make more money during a recession. I'm telling you, you can. So focus on income generation, not cutting costs. Income generation, high returns. Focus on high returns investments and business growth. Focus on high returns investment and business growth. Money should be a tool, not something to hoard. I tell people this all the time. Money is a tool to what you want, to get what you want in life. It's not something to be hoarding. No, what is the essence of the money? I was telling somebody, money, I make money to get freedom so that I can have options, so that I can live the life that I want, so that I can do what I want. It's not the money itself. It's not because that's paper. Money is paper. But it's a tool. You can use it as a tool, for high returns investments. You can use it, to build systems. Build systems that will generate more money to you or for you. Use money to hire talents and access new opportunities. This is me. My staff members know. I like to hire people that will help to make more money for me and reduce my work. That's me. I'm not afraid to hire people because as I'm hiring you, I'm already thinking, how much can this person make for me? If I hire this person will reduce my work in so area, then I can focus on this or focus on money. So anybody I hire is to make more money for me on the long run. That's it. So if you're thinking, no, I cannot, you're hoarding your money. Trust me, that's scarcity mindset. A lot of times when people hoard money, they lose it. I have seen people like that. That's the story of that woman I was telling you about. She hoarded a lot of, she would never spend her money. She would even fall ill. She would not go to the hospital. I'm telling you, you will lose the money because law of attraction. You are poor, even though you have cash. You are poor. You have a poor mindset. You are very poor if you have money, but it doesn't reflect in your mind. It doesn't reflect in your behavior. I'm not talking about show off. For me, I don't even believe in show off. Who are you showing off to? Anybody that is showing off, you are poor. I don't care how much you have. If you are buying car, you are buying house, or doing anything just to be showing off to people so that they will think, oh, that you are better than them. You are a poor person. Trust me, I don't care how much you have. You don't have money. People who have money don't show off. So that's not what I'm saying. But if you have money, but it does not reflect on you, it does not reflect in your life. It does not reflect in how you think. It does not reflect in the choices you make. You are poor. You are a poor person. And you won't make money because you are operating from a scarcity mindset. You're a poor man, you're a poor woman. So money mindset that you need to unlearn. Saving is the key to wealth. Saving is not the key to wealth. Savings is not the key to wealth. And then number 5 money belief that you have to unlearn is rich people are greedy or corrupt. Do you know some people are like this? Some of you, that's how you are, even though you don't say it. When you see and the reason is how you grew up, because if you grew up in Nigeria, our politicians, they are rich, they are corrupt, they are greedy, they are all of those things. So anybody that you see that is rich, that is, that's why you say all these skit makers, they are drug addicts. They're just using skits to cover face. It's because it's your money mindset. You have wrong belief system. You don't know anybody. You don't have proof, but somebody has said it somewhere. The reason why you will believe it is because it feeds your mind. It feeds your belief. Be like, hey, it's true. How much is music? How much is streams? That Davido is buying car all the time, but not lie. All those people, it's drugs. They have other things they are doing. They are gay. I will just be shaking my head. Like, you can't be rich like that. You can't. You can't. Because you subconsciously associate wealth with evil. You will not be rich. Your subconscious mind is already against money. You don't know. But that's what you're doing. Your brain will sabotage any attempt to become wealthy. Any attempt. That's why even if they employ you somewhere that they are paying good money, trust me, they will sack you. Something will happen. Somebody will do fraud. They will sack you. If you have the money, you will lose it. I'm not cursing you. That's how the subconscious mind works. If you have associated money with evil, you can't make it. Attend 10x is easier than 2x masterclass, because these are the things I'm going to teach there. I'm going to teach you the money mindset to adopt in that class. Also, the School of the Mind will help you to heal your subconscious mind, because wealth just amplifies who you are. Money does not change people. Trust me. That person that you think, because the person has money, the person has changed. That's how the person is. So That's how they have always been. The problem is because they did not have money since, so you don't know their real behavior. Money do not change people. Wealth amplifies who you are, what is inside of you. You know how they'll say when you are drunk, an alcoholic, alcohol doesn't change you, it brings out who you really are. You say the things that are really inside of you. If I says I'm learning and unlearning, especially the fifth point. Yes, you have attached or associate money with evil. Money will run away from you because your brain will protect you from evil. You don't want evil. You are quick. Anybody you see on Instagram posting, na Yahoo boy, oh, na drugs, this one, they sodomize them. I beg those boys. You are chasing money away because you have associated wealth, you have associated money with evil. So your brain will sabotage any attempt to be wealthy. Any attempt. You will lose it. If you know how they will say they almost, some people say, oh, they will not go to church for deliverance. I have the almost syndrome. I almost got the job. I almost got the contract. They almost paid me, but something happened. This is why it's not spiritual, it's psychological. Is because subconsciously you have associated money or wealth with evil. Yes, you're a small-minded person. You have small mindsets. If you are kind, you are generous, wealth give you more capacity safe to impact people. You don't see people that they use their money to help people, to help other people. Some people are like that because they are naturally kind people. So now that they have a lot of money, they are very, they are philanthropists. They help. They pay for people. They pay for this. Some people will still say na lie, na ritual. Not even another they read for comment section on all of these blogs. I would just be laughing. Na ritual. These rich people, they want to use you. They just Nasara. Oh, be careful. Oh. Don't be like that. Don't join them. Because what you are saying is that money is evil. And of course, your brain is hearing evil, evil, evil. So I can't have evil. We don't want evil. We can't have evil. We cannot have evil. So I want to ask you, how many money belief do you have to unlearn tonight? Which one is your own? Tell me. From saving is the key to wealth. Rich people are greedy or corrupt. I just need to work harder. Which one again? I cannot charge that much. Time equals money. Which one is your own? Tell me, so that I can help you in this class. Which one is your own? Tell me. Which one is your own that you have been, this is how you have been wired. I know Bolaji said his own is time na money. Time is money, time is not money. Value is money. Value creation is money. Bestie Time Farms said our own is time is not tied to money. Yes. You can use the same time you will use for 1 hour or 2 hours for somebody. You can use that same time to reach thousands of people. Time equals money. Yes. Who else? Thank you, Bestie Farms. Who else? What have you learned tonight? I want to know. Tell me. What have you learned? What has shocked you? What is pinching? You know how you go to a class and they would say something, or church, and you're like, So which one made you feel like that? Let me know. By the way, I'm having my master class. 10x is easier than 2x. And I'll be teaching you the correct money mindset to adopt in that class. I'll be teaching you, how to use your subconscious mind to attract. Okay, Sekinat says our own is, I can't charge that much. What makes you think so? Tell me, Sekinat. Why do you think I can't charge that much? Why? Where did that come from? Tell me. Where did that come from? Yeah, Balaji Boy says time is money. Time is money. That's why you see some people, they are sleeping on Monday morning. You will be saying, ha! You are sleeping. Alayemi, Jimasun. You know that big guy that used to say, Jimasun, you are sleeping. They are sleeping because they are reaching thousands. They have created products. They have charged a lot of money. They are making money. Why? So they will sleep on Monday morning when you are busy jumping bus. Ifeanyi says the fifth point touched me seriously. Which one is the fifth point? The fact that rich people are greedy or corrupt, right? So stop saying that anymore when you see people. When you say, in a thief, all these boys, their path is not straight. Don't say that if you don't have proof. It's your subconscious mind that is pushing you away from money like that. I'm telling you. If you have proof, you have seen the person that it's true, this guy, you will not be say then tell you no. Because people can lie. There are people too that are like you, like that they just make up. I've seen it happen a lot. Because somebody cannot just fathom. How does I have known? I remember there was a place I was in, and the lady, her brother bought her a car. The lady is married with kids, and her brother, we all know her brother. Her brother is rich, She bought her a car. One lady in our group, she started spreading rumor that it's not true. She's just lying. She's having extramarital affair. He's an aristo. I was shocked. Do you know why? Because our own brother can never buy her a car. It's too much for her. That information is too much for her. She cannot believe it. She can't. How? Which brother? Na lie. Because she has never experienced anything like that in her life. She's so small-minded. To her, she has to sleep with somebody before they buy her a car, motor. That's how you see small-minded people. So imagine that lady now. She'll be spreading the rumor. She'll go and tell somebody else somewhere that, you see, he's a married man, being an aristo, now him buy her cow. Do you know? You too, you will believe it. That's why I'm saying you should not believe what people say. I don't believe it too. I don't care who is the person. When people tell me I know him, it's a lie. I don't believe it. I cannot believe it until I see evidence. Because people make things up. People that are small-minded, they will tell you, not be Osime, na lie. Those people, those boys, they don't know him more. Sekinat on YouTube says, because I feel I'm just starting and people don't know me much, I feel I have to do free for some time before charging. I also feel I don't have enough knowledge. That's why. It's not true. I debunked this, with somebody yesterday, or to somebody yesterday, one of my clients too. She says, Coach, I think my knowledge, because I don't know. It's not true. You know more than some people. There are some people that the small thing you know, they don't know. Teach those kind of people. They'll pay you. It's low self-esteem, imposter syndrome that makes you think. That's why some people will do plenty courses. I have another client too. This is her second PhD. She said, Coach, I have 2 masters. I have BSc in this one. I have MBA in that one. I have MSc in this one. I have PhD. It's imposter syndrome sometimes for a lot of people. They just don't feel good enough. They don't feel worthy. So they'll keep doing different courses, keep accumulating knowledge, keep going for classes everywhere. They are saying, I need to learn. I need to be, so that people can respect me. No, it's because you feel small on the inside. You feel small. You're so small-minded. So you feel that you need all these things to add appellations, accolades to your name. I'm not saying it's bad to do courses or get certifications. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know, check yourself. Why am I getting these certifications? Yes, Cecilia on YouTube says, mindset is seriously a big deal in this life. Absolutely. That's why you shouldn't joke with your mindset. It's something you need to keep building till you die. Mindset is how people make money. It's not the work. It's not the work of your hands. No, it's your mindset. What differentiates people, successful people, and people that are not successful is their mindset. There's a mindset you would have that you will attract money easily. There's a mindset you will have that you will never get money. You will keep losing money safe. Yes. There's a mindset like that. That you keep losing. If they're not, I know people like this. If they're not robbing you, they will rob you, they will dupe you, you will lose money, somebody will fall sick, you will have to spend money on that person, or you too, you will fall sick, you will have to spend all your money. It's your subconscious mind. It's your subconscious mind. It cannot handle you having money. Your subconscious mind sees money as evil. So it needs to, it will look for opportunities where you will lose that money. It's not spiritual. It's psychological. That's why therapy is very important. In my book, Becoming a Powerhouse, number 1 chapter is trauma. That's number 1. Because if you don't deal with your trauma self, you cannot make money. If you make money, you will lose it. Or you will use it for something else. Some people, that's why they have 65 cars. Different. They are always buying the latest car. It must be this, the function, latest phone, latest. Some people clothes and car. It's never enough. It's your trauma. It's your trauma. They must show off. I get the money. Don't, if you see my bag, if you see now, then you go see for party. Oh yeah, they spray. I'll just be looking. There's a saying that says you are poor if money is all you have. You are very poor. You're welcome, Sekinat. You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the things I'll be teaching you at the 10x is easier than 2x masterclass. You can sign up this night. It is 150,000 naira for now. That's how much? Hey, how much is that? Is that $125? Just click the link in the bio. In this YouTube, if you click on the caption on this video, this live video, the link is there. On Instagram, if you click on the link, on my bio, the link tree is there. The link is there, or you can just send a DM. And that early bird offer is closing on 23rd. Which day is 23rd? That's next week. I think that's on Monday. Next week, Monday. That 150,000 naira is closing. After that, it goes to 200,000 naira or $143. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you need your money to do for you, so that you'll be free from counting pennies, cutting costs. I cannot drink coffee again. I cannot buy this thing again. I should not be buying so that I can save my money. That's not how you are going to be wealthy. That's not how you are going to 10x. All right. So I hope you have all learned tonight. If you paid for Becoming a Powerhouse, is available from tomorrow. So send a DM to our customer service so that they can help you with shipping or delivery, how to get it and all of that. And then if you're outside of Nigeria, it is on Amazon or on our website, larakudaisinternational.com. You can get the book, in case some people say, I don't have money to pay for the master class yet. Buy the book. All these things I'm saying is inside the book. Buy it. It will help you. So I come live every Thursday on YouTube and Instagram by 8:30 p.m. West African time. So join me next week Thursday again as I bring you another topic so that you can 10x your income, 10x your business, and 10x your life. All right? I always say that it is never, no. I always say that it is time to start building intentionally. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye for now. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.